Sorry for what's about to happen. Not just a toy! Not just a toy! You might have thought it's a bit random and grown up owning this, but you're wrong because it's not just a toy. Not just a toy! And people say stuff I do isn't professional. Hey there, Rebus Forever here. Today I'm going to have a look at this retro arcade, now with sound. I bought this a while ago off of eBay after seeing it in Waterstones for more money than I was prepared to pay. But I fancied the challenge because it's been a billion years since I did any soldering. Worth noting, this is not a toy, which might relate to an intro that might have been at the beginning of this video, depending on whether or not I had the courage to stick with it. Anyway, you know, nice box, very retro. Reminds me a bit of those like car sort of user guides that you get. Sturdy box that becomes part of the, should we say console? Inside we've got a bunch of components, knobs, battery pack, circuit board, wire. Let's have a look inside, if I can. That's a good sound. It's for everyone at home. Hope you're all enjoying that. Thumbs up. Inside we have the user manual. Nice cataract screen. There we go. Okay, so we have a couple of bits of metal. Some knobs. Might be getting a bit ahead of myself, getting everything out, but I'd sooner sort of make sure I don't lose anything. Some gimbals, I'm sure there's some other term. Wee little circuit board. A length of licorice, strawberry licorice lace. A battery pack. I assume that's the speaker. And 2 bolts and 1 washer. Right, well, I'm not sure if this is a problem, but one of these knobs has this tiny little screw in it, and one of them doesn't. And if it's supposed to be in there, I have no physical way of putting that in there, or there. So if that's going to be a problem, I'm screwed. But I'll wait until the end and see if it's an issue, rather than assume it is. That's definitely not going in there though. Okay, so first off, we need to put the circuit board into the plastic shell, which will be my first opportunity to break everything. Hopefully it will pop in without me needing to grab it too much. I think that'll do. And then we need to secure this in place in the shell with some of the linear potentiometers, apparently. That's the first one, and now just one the other end. These are a bit fiddly because there's like a tiny little slot of metal to make sure they align properly that needs to be in place. The only washer, and we'll secure that, and a jump cut for the other one because there's only so much entertainment you can get from watching someone screw in a bolt. And now to fiddle with the licorice. This does look pretty tasty. I'm going to have to exercise a degree of self-control here. Hopefully there is a whole bunch extra, because I reckon I'm going to make mistakes. First things first, I've got to measure out a bunch of different lengths of wire without eating any, which is proving to be more of a problem than I'd imagined it was going to be. I mean, do I tell you the measurements that I'm measuring out? Is that where we're going? Can you see? Can you see with your eyes? Anyway, 115 centimeters. It should be said, when I said a million years ago was the last time I did anything like this, I literally mean in high school, so, you know, a good chunk of time back. I mean, I've cut lengths of wire, I mean more the soldering. So, another 15 centimeter one to do. I should probably cut these a tiny bit longer than needed, in case I mess up, but I'm following the instructions to the letter. Hopefully that won't backfire spectacularly. Need a tiny 3 centimeter one. Also, if the camera picks up my breathing and makes it sound like it's right near my face, that's because it's right near my face. And now, lastly, a 12 centimeter one. There's a good chance I will massively cut down the wire cutting component. I feel like I might just be filling up dead space here. Okay, so we've got loads extra for when I inevitably make a mistake. That is reassuring. I'm reassured. You can be reassured. And I will hand you over to future me whilst I do the wire stripping. Hello there, people of the past. So, apart from wiring the occasional plug, I hadn't done this also for a long time, especially not on such tiny fiddly wire. I was really anxious about cutting through it, or in this case, making the plastic casing slide all the way off, which would have been a bit of a bummer. The only reason I'm here talking to you whilst this happens is because I got slightly incrementally better at doing it towards the end. So, I just wanted to show the development of skills. But yeah, back to past me. Aye, it's right grim here in the past. Just been working down a mill. Hopefully I cut that out. I've got a bit of paper for the soldering. I just watched a guide by this gentleman. Hopefully I'll link their video just in the corner of the page there. It was very helpful and short and succinct. Now all I have to do is demonstrate that I've learnt nothing. Apparently I'm supposed to tin the end of the soldering iron, so that's what I'm doing now. You want a little bit of solder on the soldering iron, apparently, before you embark upon the act of soldering. Just managed to do that off screen, so that's a good example. Can I just do this on paper? This feels like it might turn into some sort of fire hazard. I should probably grab some things. Okay, so if I fiddle around with this for a bit, and then put that there-ish. Okay, super. Okay, so now we're supposed to tin the ends of the wires that we've cut. I say we, you didn't do nothing. And hopefully I won't make a mess of this. Apparently I just need to heat the wire until it heats the solder. And I'm not supposed to just do this, where I just basically wipe it across the wire. That's what you're not supposed to do. I just watched a very short video that explained that that's exactly what you're not supposed to do. But it looks good, so I'm going to move on. So I just have to do this on every single bit of metal, exposed metal, to give me something to get the soldering started when I put it onto the contacts. It turned out that I didn't remember anything from doing soldering in school. As we admire the finesse of my newly found soldering skills, I think I might experiment with turning this into an episodic thing. Any feedback as to whether or not you think this should be episodes, or you think it should have just been one long video, let me know. But yeah, that's all of the priming done, we'll say. Next up, to make a mess of this. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this adventure, and if you're up for some more, let me know.